Welcome. This video is about solving a system of linear equations, and we demonstrate now example 2 from the script. This is the system in coefficient form where the first and the fourth row are already swapped. That we can directly start here. Why did we do that? Because here we need a number. And the simplest number of the first column is the -1. So once again, as in the previous example, we want zeros here below, so we want to get rid of this 2. We can perform elementary row operations. So this means what we're gonna do is we multiply the first line times 2 and add it to the second row. So this means the first row stays as it is, and the second row is -2 times +2 is 0, 2 plus 3 is 5, -6 plus 4 is -4, 0, -1, -2 is 1. The other two rows we simply copy. Great. In this case, what we can do is, again, swap rows, that we have a simpler number here. So I would swap these two and rewrite the whole system. It is not necessary to swap these two rows, but it is easier to compute now. So we have this number and want to get zeros below, so we have to multiply it by -2 and add it to the second row. And what else we can do? You multiply it by 5 and add it to this row. So we need to copy the first two rows now. And now compute. Here zeros, that's clear. So we have here 2 as a 0. That's what we want. 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 14 minus 2 is 12. -6 plus 4 is -4. Same for the fourth row. 0, -9, -36, and 16. Almost done. We fix now this number. And again, we need to get rid of the -9 here. So we multiply it simply by 3 and add it to the fourth row. So this means now we copy the first 3 rows. And now the computation, the first two entries are 0 anyway. 9 minus 9 is 0. 12, 24, 36 minus 36 is also 0. Interesting. And -12 plus 16 is 4. So this actually is random, that here we got a 0. So what does it mean? What does the last equation here mean? This means actually 0 times x1 plus 0 times x2 plus 0 times x3 plus 0 times x4 is equal 4. This is what this equation means. So this means we have an equation which means 0 should be equal to the number 4. This is a false statement. Yeah? A false statement. So this means our solution set is empty. We have no solution at all. Don't forget these elementary row operations are fine because actually all these solutions are equivalent when we use these elementary row operations of swapping or adding two rows. So this means if the solution set here is empty, also of the original one, the solution set is empty. The next video will then show a system having infinitely many solutions. Thanks for your attention.